What is up, Leo? How are you all doing? Guess what time it is, man? It is time for your November 2024 main monthly reading. Already there at the end of the year, man. Y'all believe it? Pew! 2024 flew the fuck by, boy. Anyway, let's just go ahead and jump into this. I don't have any announcements to make. So for those of you who would like a personal reading, all the information you need as far as how to go about doing that is in the description of the video. All right, I'm actually starting these off with the person that you're interested in. Hang on a second. Your love interest. This is mainly geared toward the singles. Doesn't have to be, but mainly geared toward the singles. Whoops. Way too many of them fell out there. What's happening in November between Leo and their love interest? There's a love offer coming in. Oh, Ten of Swords. Why does that always come out with the person that you're interested in? I hate it when that card comes out because, like, I always say the same thing. You know what? I'm going to put that up. I'm tired of saying that same damn thing every time we read this situation. Let me grab a different deck. Yeah, I swear, I know some of y'all are like, oh, he just says the same thing every time. No, because the same card comes out every time, dude. Let me grab a different deck. What's happening with Leo and their love interest? Let's see. All right, well, Page of Swords reversed. Okay, not quite Ten of Swords. But not the greatest communication. Not really. Communication either is non-existent between the two of you or just very poor. Six of Swords. 10 of Cups reversed. 10 of Wands. All right, well, kind of looks to me like it just does not look like you all are getting to that happily ever after phase. So it looks like you're moving on from this. This is weighing on you very heavily, though. So this is not really an easy thing for you to do. But with the Eight of Cups and the Six of Swords, it tells me you're walking away. So the Ten of Swords, by the way, is the card. Whenever you hear me say you're throwing in the white towel, that's the Ten of Swords. And basically, what's the difference between Ten of Swords and Eight of Cups, Six of Swords, 10 of Wands? It's the same energy. So let's see how this person feels about you. Some of you interested in the Pisces, possibly. How's this person feel about Leo? How do they see you? How do they feel about you? Page of Swords reversed again. Same card jumped out there. They feel like they don't really know how to talk to you. They don't really know how to communicate with you. And you do intimidate them a little bit, but they are very sexually attracted to you. They're not 100% sure if they can trust you either. Not really. Now, don't take that the wrong way. Don't take that personal. Most of the time, when somebody has trust issues, it has nothing to do with you. It has to do with fucking past trauma that they haven't healed from. So they have trust issues, not 100% sure if they can trust you. You definitely intimidate the shit out of them, but they are very sexually attracted to you. They do feel an unusually strong connection with you. They're not 100% sure why they feel that way exactly. I think they have a slight interest in you, kind of like what do you say? Like a school kid crush, like when you're in school. What do you say? Like a high school crush, something like that. But yeah, I think at the end of the day, they don't really know how to talk to you. They feel like the two of you don't speak the same language. Well, let's get the advice on this. What's the best advice for Leo with the person they're interested in? What's the best advice for Leo? Ooh, the Hangman again. Hang on. Huh. Ooh, you know what this is telling me? Ooh, okay. So the universe is trying to make sure that you dodge a bullet with this. That's what's happening. The universe is trying to shield you and dodge you, protect you from a bullet. Basically, if you can hang in there, don't try too hard to control this situation. Don't hang around and waste your whole life away wondering where you stand with somebody. Your next contract is right around the corner. Right around the corner. And you want to make sure that nothing is in the way blocking that from coming in. Because being energetically tied to the wrong person could block the next contract from coming in. And but the universe is trying to make sure that you dodge a bullet with this. Because this, I don't know why, but this is just telling me that this situation with this person is just toxic drama waiting to happen. Trust the universe. If it doesn't really seem like the universe is bringing this person into your life, trust that there's a reason. Trust. That doesn't mean that you know what the reason is. All right, now let's take a look and see what's going on with the person from the past. Past person. If you're not inquiring about somebody from your past, this is not for you. What is happening between Leo and the person from the past in November? The Lover's card reversed. So the connection isn't really felt as strong as it once was. Not quite. So this person's out just desperately trying to find somebody new. And I'm not allowed to spy on the details of their life, but so far it doesn't really look like they're having much success with that. It don't look like they're having a whole lot of success. Thank you for the super chat, Buddy, Tina, and friends. Appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, they're not really having a whole lot of success trying to find somebody new, but that's what they're out doing right now. No, they have not moved on from this Devil card. You could be dealing with somebody that has some sort of addiction issue, possibly. Because for some of you, I could definitely see this person going out and partying. Going out and partying, trying to find somebody doing all the stupid shit you shouldn't do to distract yourself from your problems. But I think they're trying to do anything they can to get you off of their mind. Whether it's going out and getting drunk, getting high, fucking people, whatever they can do, so that they're not thinking about you. But again, so far, it doesn't really look like they're having a whole lot of success with that. Not really. Thank you, Lauren, for the super chat. Appreciate you. All right, well, let's see their true feelings. Their truest, deepest feelings. Let's see. Ooh, they still feel karmically tied to you. I think they want to clear the air with you, but they really want to just forget about this. Because they still feel a real strong sense of unfinished business. Like, they feel you all in their energetic field. And I think it kind of drives them slightly nuts, to be honest with you. Drives them kind of nuts. They wish they could just wake up and forget that you existed. But they're having a hard time with that. They're not nearly as happy as it looks like they are. With the Tower card upright and the Two of Cups reversed, it doesn't look like they have any hope for the two of you ever getting back together again. So that's why they wish they could just forget about you. Okay, well, let's get the advice. Would it be a good idea for Leo to reach out to this person from the past? Would it be a good idea for Leo to reach out to this person? Hermit. This is saying some of y'all need to lay low for a little bit, especially if this ended recently. For those of you dealing with a situation that ended recently, within the last month to 2 months, lay low, and work on your healing. For those of you not dealing with a situation that ended recently, now, okay, so if it ended recently, lay low and heal from this a little bit more before you think about communicating with this person. Now, if this was a while back, a year ago, year and a half ago, and this person still lives in your head rent-free, start by sending a closure message. Start with that. Send them a closure message. No intentions of trying to reel them in, just a closure message. And let that sink in for a little bit. Let it sink in. Let them know, hey, no hard feelings coming from me. Not mad at you. I apologize for the way things went down. I apologize for what I did. I forgive you for what you did. Just to let you know, no ill will coming from me. All is good. I wish you love, luck, light, and prosperity on your journey. Stay blessed and have a nice life. Start with that and let that sink in for a little bit. I know you wouldn't think that that would make much of a difference, but that will seriously alter the course of your path. Seriously. And you may kind of start to notice, if you pay really close attention to your energy after you do something like that, your desire to reconnect with this person will begin to dwindle down and dwindle down and dwindle down and dwindle down. You'll start becoming more and more and more reluctant to reconnect with somebody from your past once you shoot that closure message and you start taking a new timeline. But if you were to reconnect with a person from the past, you can't do it until a certain level of healing is done and that old past cycle is closed out. All right, now we're just going to see what's going on with the singles. What is happening with the single Leos, man? What's happening? Anything new coming in? Anything old coming back? What is happening with the singles? Ooh. Hang on. Somebody you're karmically tied to. Hang on. Oh, yeah. You got a karmic soulmate coming in. Now, don't let that word karma alarm you. Okay, that does not mean that something bad is about to happen. That does not mean that you've done something wrong. It does not mean that you have a lesson that you need to learn. And it abso-fucking-lutely does not mean you're about to be punished for something. All it means is somebody is about to make their way into your life that you have unfinished business with from a past lifetime. That's all that means. All it means. The good news is, though, I do think that a long-term relationship is on the table as a potential outcome. It is part of the contract. Now, with a karmic contract, it is a soul contract that got messed up in a previous lifetime. So there's no guarantee that it's absolutely going to work out in this lifetime. Because this person is pretty guarded. Things are going to start moving really, really quickly. Not only is this person guarded, but I also feel like this person is very fiercely independent. I think you all are probably going to meet by accident. I think it's going to be random because this person's not out looking for a relationship. They're not on no dating site. They're not on social media trying to pick nobody up. This is going to be very random and unexpected. And for some of you, it could even end up happening at an inconvenient time. That's usually when these type of things happen. And there's a reason for that, but I don't have time for that for this video here. So the good news is, though, even though it is a karmic soulmate, the Ten of Cups is in the very heart of the spread. So all right, let's go ahead and grab some advice for the singles. What deck do I want to use? What advice do we have for the singles? Ooh, the Temperance. Okay, so going into a new connection with a new person, do the best you can to remain as balanced and neutral as possible. That's the hard part. Whenever we connect with somebody, and especially when the connection gets really heavy and really intense, the ego immediately gets to work creating all these expectations. For the first no less than a month, and that's being generous, but for the first month to 2 months, do the best you can to remain woo-saw, balanced, patient, no expectations. Don't be expecting the best, don't be expecting the worst. Do the best you can to go into it as neutral as possible. Maybe I can trust you, maybe I can't. This could be the most amazing thing that's ever happened to me, or maybe it's not. I'm cool one way or the other. In the meantime, I'm gonna observe you, and you're gonna show me who you are while I watch you. And this can take time. This isn't something that happens overnight. But you observe this person in every aspect of their life, and you observe them in every different type of situation. So how do they act around their friends? How do they act around their family? How do they act? How do they treat the waiter at the restaurant? All these different things will tell you who a person is. If you, like, say, for example, they introduce you to their friend group and you see them talking behind their friends' backs. Oh, doesn't look like your friends can trust you too much. You're telling your friends secrets behind their backs? Noted. You're blatantly, shamelessly, and unapologetically lying to your family right in front of me. You know I'm standing here, right? And you know I know that's a lie, right? So you know that I know you're lying and you're doing it right in front of me. And you think I trust you? So take the time to observe this person in all areas, aspects, and facets of their life. Also, Be willing to slam the door shut on any potential love interests, especially anybody from the past. Especially anybody from the past. So you need to be willing to walk away from the past and leave the past in the past. And that means slam the door shut on it for good, period. I know not all of you need to hear that, but there's some of you that may have a couple other potential love interests. Well, if it doesn't work with you, there's this other person over here I'm thinking about, or maybe there's this person. If you go into a relationship with a backup plan, I promise you it's going to fail. Promise you it's going to fail. Not it might, not it could. I promise you it's going to fail. So other than that though, as long as y'all can make it through the first couple of months, 2 or 3 months, whatever the case may be, and you can get through that first hump, this could turn into the most amazing thing that ever happened to you. Okay? All right, y'all, I feel like those were the messages that my Leo family needed to hear. So I am going to go ahead and end this video here. Thanks again for tuning in and playing along. Don't forget to check the description of the video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. I wish you love, luck, light, and prosperity on your journey. Stay blessed.